Hey everybody, welcome to another episode of Scott's Adventures. And I just want to talk about the Nintendo Switch 2 pre-order chaos that took place at midnight earlier this morning. One thing that amazes me, there's been so many console pre-orders over the years. Obviously, the first Switch, the Xbox consoles, PlayStation 5, PlayStation 4, been so many pre-order launches online. And to this day, these multiple companies that get involved with the pre-orders they just can't seem to meet the demand for their servers to handle. And that's really what it comes down to. So just to detail what happened to me, I had everything ready to go. I had one computer on Target's website, another one on Walmart, another one on Best Buy. I had all three, just so I can definitely get one. Right at midnight, Best Buy not working, as I'm sure most of you already know that. Their website didn't work till about, I forget, it was sometime around 12:20, 12:30 in the morning. Finally, the Switch 2 populated. I had an initial success on Target's website. Walmart crashed right, at least for me, it crashed right out of the gate. Target, it allowed me to add it to the cart. I was like, okay, great. I lost count how many times I had to hit checkout. The payment would just not go through, and it wasn't a card declining. It just couldn't process the payment due to the overload. Between Target and Walmart, Best Buy I kind of forgot about. Between Target and Walmart, I was doing a battle. I was in battle, just to grab one of these consoles. Finally, about 1:45, 10:50 in the morning, the payment finally goes through on Target's website. The fact that I had to click constantly to complete payment for at least 40 minutes is absurd. Payment finally goes through, but now they're estimating it could be June 11th when I finally get the console. Obviously, the release date is June 5th. Walmart, I decide, all right, let me go back to Walmart. Maybe it's working. So I have the console at Target. I go to Walmart. And Walmart, really interesting with Walmart, they are guaranteeing, at least as of that moment, and I'll get back to that in a minute, they're guaranteeing if you pre-order, it'll be delivered to your residence by 9 a.m. Eastern, the day of the launch, June 5th. So I go to Walmart's website, and it actually worked really well for me. Not only did I get the console, and again, this is closer to 1 in the morning. Not only did I get the console, but I was also able to pre-order the new Pro Controller. I'm not interested in any of the other accessories, just wanted the Pro Controller. So I got the Mario Kart bundle for the Switch 2. When I got the Walmart order, I went ahead and canceled the Target order because Walmart, with that release date guarantee, or so I thought. As of this afternoon, at the time of me recording this, now they're telling me June 6th, which is still better than Target's June 11th, but a little disappointing that now all of a sudden I may not have it on release day. So as of right now, I do have it pre-ordered, the Mario Kart bundle with the Pro Controller, all for June 6th. In fact, it says the Pro Controller I'll get on release day, so I'll have the controller with no system. That's fine. I wish I had everything on release day, but nothing I can do. I did make an attempt at 11 o'clock this morning to try to do a pre-order with GameStop, and if they were able to guarantee release day, I would cancel the Walmart order. Well, GameStop crashed and burned so bad, I've never seen anything like it. A company that's been around that long and right at 11 a.m. it said bad gateway error. I'm showing the images on the video here. Web server down right at 11 o'clock. How does that happen? You're should be a well-established company, and that happens. I don't know. That to me is just bizarre. So I after a few minutes I gave up with GameStop. So I'm pleased to report I was able to get one with the Pro Controller. So thank you, Walmart, for coming through. I'm hoping you can get it to me on June 5th, but June 6th is fine. But I gotta tell you, I've been through so many of these pre-orders. It's just chaos, and I just don't understand why. Why can't the servers be able to, there's been so many. You'd think they would be able to compensate. I'm sure it's easier said than done. Just my view of things, but it was just intense. There was a lot of aggravating moments very early this morning, and I was getting ready to camp out at a GameStop because the GameStops did have consoles available for pre-order if you went to the store when they opened. I read one store, not in my area, had 26 for pre-order. I'm not sure, the one I took a video of earlier today, I'm not sure how many they ultimately had. Something tells me most of the GameStops probably had around 20 to 25, maybe a little more per store. So a decent amount of people were able to get their hands on a console at the store. But I was prepared to do that if I wasn't going to get any at midnight. But again, thankfully Walmart came through. I am keeping an eye on things because I know there's been reports of companies, specifically Target, but all of a sudden sending cancellation notices. So I'm hoping it does not happen. But, chaos is a great way of describing what took place. And now, to make matters worse, one of the big problems when you have these pre-orders is the scalpers. And I'm going to show an image. These are pre-orders that are on eBay that have sold. And the Mario Kart bundle, which is $4.99, is already selling pre-ordered for over $700. Insane. I mean, and what's interesting is, some people, from what I was reading and hearing, a lot of people were complaining about the price point, the $500 price point. And there was some thought that maybe this doesn't do so well. Obviously, that was incorrect. People did not seem to care about the price point because the pre-orders sold out very quickly. But now people are shelling out $700 for a pre-order. That's just bizarre to me. So, I'm glad I was able to get one. For those of you that were able to secure one, congratulations. For those that have not, as of the time of this recording, there is one website that many are keeping an eye on. That's Amazon. Amazon has not launched a pre-order yet. They did for the original Switch. So it is anticipated that there will be eventually one for the Switch too. Also, you might want to sign up on Nintendo's website. If you don't have a Nintendo account, you can start one over there for free. Just sign up. And they can give you notifications via their website when more pre-orders may become available. It is anticipated that some of these companies may have additional pre-orders in another week or two. Again, that's speculation, but just keep an eye out if you were not able to secure one today. Personally, I'm excited for the new Mario Kart game. The new Donkey Kong game that's going to be coming out. There's a few games I'm really excited about. I do enjoy my Switch, but I'm looking forward to the new one. The Switch 2 will probably be my last console. I don't know if I'll purchase any more because, let's face it, there's your Xbox Series X, the next Xbox, whenever that will be, is probably going to be more of a computer, a PC rather than a console. Nintendo's kind of keeping the console genre alive, so thank you, Nintendo, for doing that. But I don't know. I think the Switch 2 might be my last console, but we'll see. We'll see what time brings. But that does it. I just wanted to give a quick update on what I experienced during the pre-order madness, and I thank you so much for watching. Stay tuned for future videos. Please like and subscribe. Appreciate the support. I'll see you in the next video. Take care, everybody, and thank you very much, as always, for watching.